Hi folks, T-Witty here, and welcome back to Let's Play the Forest. I am really sorry for what happened in the last installment. My visual indicators all looked completely normal.
I found these results on search.
When I was... Shut up, Google. My visual indicators all looked totally normal while I was recording, but when I came and played back what I had recorded, every time I talked, just the feedback blast from the microphone was like this demonic shrieking sound. You couldn't even understand my words, and the only way I could fix it was to just mute the audio. So, and it's a shame because I covered a lot. I did I did a shitload of research between 2 episodes ago and last episode, and I kind of conveyed everything I had actually learned about the game in that voiceover, and of course the voiceover was lost. So I have to cover it again. I have to try to remember everything I covered last time. But the biggest thing is I finally locked in how the stats actually work and what good they are. And the TLDR version, if you're talking about strength, which is as good a place as any to start, you need to start your day by eating about 3,000 calories, and then the best way to have it kind of creeping up as you go is just swing a bone over and over and over again. If you want to keep your energy and sanity up, the cassette player is great for that. So I'm kind of going to focus on that. My sanity's at 87 because I've been going for the body chopping and cannibalism achievements. Not so much, not even because I actually fought any cannibals in the last installment. I think I fought one, but much more so just because a bunch of them randomly dropped dead over here by my base, and I thought it would be super silly not to take advantage of it to the extent possible. Another thing I learned that I mentioned in the last installment is that if you want to hunt, particularly smaller things like rabbits, the slingshot is the way to go. And so I built a slingshot. I got some bone armor on. I'll, get some more if I get into more fights. But it registers something to do with your strength every single time you swing a melee weapon. If you're in a calorie surplus, your strength will go up. If you're at a deficit, it'll go down. And obviously we want our strength to be going up. I killed a couple more rabbits. I was able to build a pouch. The pouch is what allows you to actually harvest berries, which is a good thing to do. So, doing some of that. Athleticism, kind of like I thought. It raises from running and swimming. It can drop. It's not as easy. It's not as punishing in terms of the game having moments where it will drop as strength is, but basically you just need to keep yourself super well fed to keep your stats going up. But by the end of the day, you want to make sure you're close to breaking even calorically. There's a sweet spot for your body weight. You need to keep your weight in the range of 200 to 210 pounds. And you start at 205. I've kept it at 205 the entire playthrough so far, which is perfect. Because if you go under 200, you start suffering pretty extreme strength penalties, and it becomes very difficult to raise strength. But if you go over 210, you start suffering athleticism penalties, and it becomes extremely difficult to raise athleticism. Obviously, we don't want either of those things to happen to us. So we try to keep it right in the sweet spot. So, you know, I've got strength up to 26, burns 750 calories. Athleticism's going up too. This is good, so we can just keep going. Another pretty significant thing I learned is that you don't have to sleep, and there is no real purpose to sleeping. Oh, come on. There you go. A seagull is its own trophy, huh? Alright, well, we better build a trophy mount for that one. Haven't done it yet, after all. Come on, put it on there. What are you doing, man? You're supposed to put it on there. There we go. I don't know why it switches you back to the playing axe. I really don't. Alright, we've now mounted a seagull head. Oh snap, turtle. Other research bits. Far and away, as I kind of suspected from looking at them, the best melee weapon is the modern axe. And if you do get into combat, the game has power attacks, which, you know, you use by holding down the button until your athleticism's up to 30, which does like a really, really significant amount of damage when you land one. So if you do get into combat, the basic pattern is block, power attack, block, power attack, block, power attack, and that'll work for melee. Strength does not affect ranged damage, it's a fixed number, but since I finally figured out how to harvest sticks, one thing I definitely want to be looking out for is carrying and using spears as a throwing weapon, because the biggest damage by far, apparently, and I didn't really know this, is throwing a spear. And that isn't affected by your strength modifier. And the really big catch, of course, is that when you the thrown damage is the same for the weak spear and the upgraded spear. Strength 26.4, athleticism 30. I learned that the decimals in athleticism, and even the single numbers, are essentially more of like a progress report than anything else. Your athleticism, the only meaningful thresholds on athleticism are every 10. So now that I've hit 30, and I do notice it, now that I have hit 30, there will be a significant bump in my movement speed, a significant drop in my stamina use, and a significant bump in my stamina recovery, all at the same time, which is pretty great, not gonna lie. I learned that enemies in caves do not respawn, which is pretty significant. So when you're exploring caves, you should go ahead and kill all the cannibals. There's no reason not to. And I think the other big thing. Oh, hello, turtle. Okay, don't attack the shell. That's pointless. I'm going to build a drying rack here as well. Find a stick tree if I can. Rocks and feathers. So, I think so I also kind of decided to rejigger, like, my goals and my exploration order. And the big thing is, you know, it actually is a pretty good idea to build structures like, I had kind of clued into this already. It's a good idea to build shelters and drying racks all over the island, or peninsula, or whatever. I think it is technically a peninsula, not an island. Build them all over, so you've got places to stay, places to rest if you need, and food caches, right? Like, when you find meat, like I just did, a big Mr. Turtle. You want a place to put it. But the cannibals can't swim. That's also true. And significant. Now you can sometimes, like, bait them into... How are my stats? It should eventually go away. Though I admit I'm not sure they will. Well, the big group did. Oh, okay, good. There they go. How the fuck am I covered in blood? Alright. The game is just glitching out right now. Because... not only is there no way I'm covered in blood, but if I were... I have to re-enter the water. And that'll take care of it. Alright. Strength is going up, athleticism's going up, everything looks good. These jerks are... There's still at least one jerk hanging out over by my new shelter, which I don't love. There's a nice fish pond. It is also apparently the case that you don't even really need to actually worry about your hunger and thirst meters as long as you watch your calories. Well, thirst is different. You don't actually need to watch your hunger meter as long as you do watch your calories, which I also found pretty interesting. I'd like to get my energy back, however. There should be another log. Oh, for fuck's sake. How many fucking cannibal patrols can there be? I just wanted to build a bench here right quick. Oh, maybe I'll need to cut down another tree. Wouldn't be the worst thing. But you don't have to land melee attacks. You can simply swing at the air. And as long as you're swinging in a calorie surplus, your strength will go up. Alright, well, fully reloaded on rocks. The other kind of conclusion I came to. How am I covered in blood? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. I haven't gone near any blood. Oh, I mean, there it is, though. Like, what the fuck is the deal here? Like, I see that guy. He's not even the one who spotted me. That's his buddy. Alright, well. I can get the blood off that way. How am I doing? 2588 burned. Sanity's going up, which is good. So nighttime, as it turns out, is actually a super good time to explore caves, because there's no actual need to sleep at any point in the game, which is really interesting. So I'm gonna... Oh, they stole all my meat! Rat bastards. Should've known there'd be a downside to letting them run all over my little base here. Oh well, we'll be fine. I'm a little surprised there's absolutely no fish in this pond, but whatever, it's cool. Got some aloe vera. That's handy. How am I doing? Strength is at 27. That's good. Bastards took my turtle meat. But anyway, one thing I did decide as I was playing in the last video was that I wanted to kind of do all my topside exploration first. Like, build all the stuff, get all that done. Which would include, you know, should have been a sneak attack. Not sure why it wasn't. Anyway, further progress on the whole cannibalism achievement thing. Gonna light a fire. Drop her body on top of it. Cook those arms and legs. So the first thing I'm kind of working on is making my way north. So another thing you can see I've done here is I have mounted a flashlight onto my crafted bow. Let me go ahead and make a health mix, since I did find some more aloe. Alright, let me peek at my stats. Sick. And sanity's low too. Alright, so that'll work on sanity. Drink some water from the water skin. Wear some bone armor. Bizarre to me that I can be that hungry, but whatever. Look at that, the cannibals have flashlights. That's like a pretty wild since when for me, but you know, you do you, y'all. Oh yeah. I got sick, I'm not entirely sure how or why. Strength is going up. I got some calories to burn. $27.2, it's still going up. And then where you get off telling me I'm hungry. I've eaten 5,400 calories today. 27.3. Still rising. Still rising. Another important thing I learned. Alright, strength isn't going up anymore. Now, if I go in the water at night, I'm going to get cold. Which doesn't help very much. So I'm going to try to burn the rest of my calories by sprinting and raising athleticism. $38.28. So the moment your stats get locked in, whatever they might be, there's a very bright flash of light when the sun comes up in the morning. Oh, fuck off. I ain't about this life. Well, I'm gonna go save. While my shelter is still intact. I sure don't want to deal with this guy. I don't want to get in another fight. Strength is maxed out. Oh, well, but I'm not exactly burning calories running, so I'd better swing the thing anyway. There goes a patrol. Same dude with a headlamp is at the front of it, which is really interesting. Oh, strength is going up again. Or some more. I thought it was capped, but I don't know exactly what the cap is. I read 2 per day, but I've done more than that, so... Anyway, athleticism actually seems like the more valuable stat to me, but I'm interested in raising both. Well, this is dumb. This is just me having eaten too much today. I'm trying to avoid gaining weight, but how like life, right? Another thing I learned, never, ever, ever eat or drink before you go to bed. It's completely pointless. Because no matter what... Oh, there we go. Major cannibalism, we're ticking toward that. Ticking toward Green Thumb, and Crafty, and Trophy Hunter. Choppy Chop. Okay. Climate change, don't save the forest. Hidden achievements. Because your stats, your hunger and thirst stats will just reset back to, like, hungry and thirsty when you wake up. No matter what they were when you went to bed. So, there's literally no reason to do it. Which is interesting, to be sure. Anyway, so my character's sleep schedule has gotten thrown off, obviously. We're over halfway through the night. So I might try to just stay awake through this one. Let it get where it's going to get to. 27.6 kind of seems like the cap. I wish I could go swim, but I'll get cold. $52.97. Oh, fuck you. I didn't want that either. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm just sitting there. I'm not moving. I'm squatting in the dark, and one of them still fucking finds me. Like, no. I'm sorry, I reject. Not rolling with that. Just, it's not fucking kosher. Sorry. No. It seems I lost like 4 minutes of playtime, but whatever. I don't care. Alright, so where are we? 3876. Oh yeah. Stick trees respawn. That's handy. So, before the game got rude, in terms of the shenanigans it was pulling, what I'm planning on doing as kind of my next task is I want to do all the hunting I need to do topside, like without venturing into the caves, which is, you know. Oh, hey. Here's a thing. Since I had to exit and load back in, my strength counter reset. So I can keep gaining strength all night now. There. Oh, shit, I saw a group spawn, literally just saw a group spawn in. How do you like that? $46.39, 4,900. We're getting there. $28.2, 51.67. $53.57. Alright, so it's something like 6 or 7 calories per swing. 53.79. $5,400. Okay. See, that I'm pretty happy with. In terms of, you know, stats on the day. So if I can now just wait it out, find some food in the morning, I'll be in good shape. 5403. I guess what I really need to check on is, yeah, I do burn some calories just sitting here, which, you know, that's right, that's normal. So if I'm trying to wait for morning, I might need to eat a little something else. I have 12 blueberries, which are a single calorie each. Amazing. I've got a raw small meat that I can cook if I need to. Maybe I go hang it on my drying rack. Oh, you can't put small meat on a drying rack because reasons. I always forget that stupid detail. Alright, 5410. Well, alright. I have hit calorie deficit, so I want to cook my small meat then. In order to do that, I want to get kind of far away. Build a basic fire. Cook the stuff. Thirsty too, huh? Alright. Well, I can work on thirsty. Motherfuckers. Are you... You stepped in your own fire! That shit is ridiculous. I did not step in my own fire. I was looking down, crawling towards it, trying to just eat a little bit of meat. This game is still janky as hell. It's very rough around the edges. My ultimate goal, what I'm actually trying to do, is go north where some different animals are. Because I want to build, I want to craft what's known as the warm suit. And in order to do that, I have to go north, find some other, I'm gonna spawn them, just like it did last time. Please eat the meat. Alright, now, please, put out the fire. Okay. Now, please, get the drink of water you need. Now, please, save the game again. Now, let me see where we're at. 5431. 28.4. Looks like the moon has set. So we ought to be close. Oh yeah, sun's gonna come up, so I'm gonna can hear me swinging. Aha! Nope, there it was. Missed it somehow. Gotta watch for the moment. And then I gotta make sure, like, if I don't want strength to start dropping, I need to make sure I don't do any melee attacking until I get some calories. Which is wild. Right? Just wild. Yeah, I know we're hungry. Alright. Eaten 0, burnt 1. It's a brand new day. I need some calories. Now, the interesting thing about strength is you can use calories from a soda or from booze in order to fix your it obviously doesn't work on your fullness, but in terms of your calories for stat growth or the lack thereof, you're just fine. Alright, so it's morning. Running along the beach is a pretty bad idea. I base that conclusion mainly on the insane number of cannibal spawns I saw there. Can't carry small rocks or chicory. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do large amounts of weapon swinging until I get my food on board. Hey, that's a raccoon. Or a boar. I'm not sure which, but might be a boar. New animal discovered. Not sure I believe in the slingshot supremacy that was advertised earlier. Not for them, anyway. Alright, here we go. Boar skin. Boar meat. It's 2 meat. And yes, a brand new trophy. So, let's do the old head trophy. Where my man's willing to mount it. Let's cook and eat that boar meat. Wrong button. We'll need it. Need the calories. As soon as my meat's cooked. Put the fire out. Generally, always a good idea. Alright, 28.4, 1600. Sanity's a little low. Cannibals do that. I just want to go save. With that accomplished. I want to refill on sticks too if I can. There's an aloe vera. Love to see it. Getting some sticks back. Love that too. Can't carry any more sticks. Okay. All I want to do right now is save. Slot 1, I think. So we got our boar head, which is a big deal. And now let me see what I can do with a boar skin. I can make, with just the boar skin, I can craft a rock bag. I need 4 boar skins, 1 rabbit skin, 6 deer skins, 1 raccoon skin, 2 cloth, and 2 rope for the warm suit. Now that's the big one, but I see no reason not to go ahead and make the rock bag. So now I can carry extra rocks. Ain't life grand? Alright, now I've got some real progress for today. I love it. I wonder how many extra rocks I can carry. Double. I can carry 10 rocks now. Hey, don't scoff. Could be very handy. I need to get some more food. We're gonna get the full complement of stat increases today. There truly are no fish here. It's good to know. Can't carry any more marigold. Okay. Well, hello. Hello, little river. What do we have here? Polluted water is my guess. Yep. How are my stats? Good at the moment. I need to find some meat and cook it, though. And maybe boil some water while I'm at it. Here's a suitcase. Interested in bumping it up out of the water so I can, open it. Cloth and batteries. Don't mind if I do. Oh, okay. Now here's an interesting thing. Sharks are one of the things you need for the trophy achievement. But you can do it simply with the shark corpses you can find out in the world. You do not need to actually kill the shark yourself. Which I find rather handy, because that sounds hard. Oh, I love clipping errors. They're the best. So I got one small meat. Oh, here we go. Well, let's just keep going. And then I do kind of want to circle back to where there's some trees. We're ranging farther north. I'm interested in building another shelter so I can save up here. Alright, there's a rabbit. This, in theory, is what the slingshot is really good for. I could figure out where it went. We can test that out. Alas. Twin berries. The twin berries are what we can use to make... Twin berries and snowberries can be used to make poison weapons. Which I would venture to guess are actually pretty useful, but... And there's the rabbit. I spotted it just a split second too late to switch weapons and try to peg it. And now I don't know where it went. So it goes. Hello, burb. Sorry I had to do that, but it was in fact necessary. Oh, hey, there's a lizard. The slingshot's supposed to be pretty good for them, too. I may never know. I can't tell where it went. Anyway. Can't carry any more small meat. There's only one thing to do with small meat anyway. Am I interested in building another save point here? It's a good question. Probably. We've ranged pretty far at this point. Small meat's 300 calories a pop. So where am I right now? 2,500, 926, 28.8. So I still need to hunt a little bit more. Find some kind of goodies at any rate. Blackberries. I think blackberries are edible. Lizard. Nope. Log. I was pretty thoroughly debated by that, though. River! River! No. River! Quiet! Sorry. Sorry about the dog, folks. She thinks something's outside. Honey, who knows? She may even be right, but I don't care. Okay. Well, if I eat 2 more small meats, then I'll be right where I want to be stats-wise. Let's get up from the beach a little. Kind of up to the top of this hill. I'm going to build another shelter here. Probably won't bother with another drying rack. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7, 8, 9. Alright, where are we at? 28.9. Everything's going up. I like that very much. However, my water skin's a little empty. So, I'm going to build a fire here. I'm going to cook the other 2 small meats I have. And I'm going to boil my polluted water as well. Once it's boiled, I can fill my water skin with it. And alright. That'll do for calories on the day. Once it's boiled, I'll fill my water skin. Put the fire out. Go save. And I think I'll just, I'll hunt from here after I replenish my sticks and leaves a little. And then I do realize it's unnecessary from a gameplay perspective, but I like having a good rhythm going with when my character sleeps. At least until I'm ready to, like, okay, let's go explore the caves at night. That's what we're gonna do. So, let me look at where we're at. I got some work to do, but for now, I just want to go hunting. I want to see what I can find up here, farther north than I've been in the past. That's a good mushroom. Alright. Where's it put my calories? 3110. So mushrooms are very, very few calories. But they seem to work pretty well for fullness. I'm not going to complain. Alright, there's another boar. Beautimous. I don't need to fuck around with the trophy this time. I do want to... I'm interested in building a drying rack. I'm interested in having it a little bit away from my base, or from my shelter, just in case those damn cannibals show up to fuck with it some more. Because what I really want is dried meat and a full water skin, so that I can get the hell out of here, you know, and just, actually carry food with me as I go. Alright, we are approaching sundown, which is fine. I'm pretty happy with, what I've found so far today. Strength is rising nicely. We'll keep working on athleticism as well, but for now, I think let's try and get a little sanity back. So we're at 79, which isn't super great. Now let's just swing until midnight and then try to get some sleep. Not until midnight, until sundown. And that'll be a pretty good little episode, if you ask me. 1816. Alright, keep it going. Let it get dark. It's all good. $20.98. Keep it going, man. Alright. We're in that lovely, lovely pitch black. That happens when the sun is down, but the moon hasn't come up yet. 23:59. Close. Apparently we're thirsty. 25:70. There's no point in getting a drink before we go to bed, though. $27.67. 965. Alright, we're close now. $30.21. $30.57. $30.71. $30.92. Alright, I think 2 more swings, and I'm gonna go to bed. Beautiful. That's perfect. Lock in those stats, baby. Let's see. Now is the time to get a drink out of my water skin. It's time to roll over to the drying rack I built. And eat those mushrooms. They're happy mushrooms. So the meat should be dry by now. It's still raw. Shoot. Well, you know. You do what you can, right? I'm amazed that I overnighted and it didn't dry out, but whatever. Right, strength is right at an awesome 30. It's gonna drop if I do even a single melee attack. So why don't I have a Why don't I have a booze? Sit on the bench. Now, what else can I make with a boar skin? That's the other question. 2 of them for a spear bag, along with some deer skins, and 4 of them for the warm suit. I'm kind of just like twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the meat to dry. So it really should have by now. Still raw. No fish. Why don't we work on athleticism a little? So, for the raising of athleticism, it only raises when you're underwater and your breath meter is dropping. If you're wearing the rebreather, it doesn't count. So, I'm going to let that get, as close as possible without actually going anywhere. Still raw. Of course it is. Okay, that's fine. We'll work on athleticism a little while we wait. I'm shocked that... I mean, it's obviously a coding glitch of sorts, because it makes absolutely no sense that it wouldn't have dried overnight while I was sleeping. There's a hue change that happens when it's actually dried out. Oh, let's build a water collector right quick, because I'm carrying a turtle shell. $265 gonna be. Gotta be careful. But you can see athleticism is going up as I do this swim exercise, which is pretty neat. Those look the same. Alright. Well, let's do it again. So the good news is, even if I'm currently in a calorie deficit, I can avoid losing strength as long as I don't do any melee attacks. Now that's obviously not great. I would much prefer to be able to go ahead and replenish my stick supply, since I just built the water collector and everything, but still raw, because of course it is. Athleticism, strength. I burnt 408 calories. Gonna have to drink another soda just for calories in a minute. I mean, there were good mushrooms around. Those aren't going to make a big difference on the calorie front. I should just build a fire, pick them up, and cook them. What am I doing? I mean, I guess I'm grinding athleticism a little now, which is not a terrible thing, but we're at an hour and 15. And I don't want to chop this episode up, so I need to end it. So it's going to be my last of those dips. Still raw. Alright, that's fine. Let's build us a basic fire. Let's cook our meat. Last one, the wristwatch. Head bomb. Alright. Now we should be all set for the day. I don't want these jerks coming over here though, so how are we doing? Strength and athleticism are both on their way up. I love it. Alright, I'm going to save and I'm going to end it here. So, we're going to keep, next time, my plan is just to sort of keep pressing north, keep working on getting my stats to go up, and keep collecting skins for the various bags I can build and for the warm suit. And once all that's done, I'm not too worried about maxing out the stats. Once I've done enough hunting to build everything that you can build with the various skins, I'm going to shift my focus back to exploring the caves. But that's going to do it for this installment of Let's Play the Forest. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, I hope you'll give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Both those things boost my videos in the algorithm, so I get more viewers, which means I can make more videos, which is awesome. If you're interested, please check out my Discord and my Patreon. Those links are in the video description. Discord is the best place to engage with me. Patreon is where you can support what I do, as well as, and the main perk to you is you get to have a say in what games get my completionist treatment on the channel. Either way, I am grateful for your time and attention. I appreciate you very much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.